Update now to a story we first brought you Thursday on Eyewitness News. A World War II pilot from Providence who was missing in action for decades has finally been laid to rest. Eyewitness News was there as the remains of pilot First Lieutenant John Crouchley Jr. were brought back to his family waiting at TF Green Airport. Today, Eyewitness News reporter Julianne Lima was at the North Burial Ground in Bristol for his emotional funeral. She joins us now with how Crouchley's family honored his life and service.
John 15:13 says, "There is no greater love than to lay down one's life for one's friends." This verse was read at Lieutenant John Crouchley's funeral. It perfectly summarizes the sacrifice he made and the legacy he left behind. Most military funerals are filled with only tears, but there were some smiles at the burial of Lieutenant John Crouchley.
The way we've come to think of this is more of a homecoming than a funeral. In many ways, this is quite joyful.
The youngest in strollers, the oldest using walkers. Generations of Crouchley's family gathered to say one final goodbye to the war hero.
I'm really proud of my great-grandfather for what he did, and I'm honored to have him as a relative.
Crouchley's plane was shot down on June 28, 1944 over Bulgaria. Before it crashed, he steadied it long enough for his 9 crew members to parachute to safety, but Crouchley perished. Bulgarian locals found him and gave him a respectful burial in the forest, where he remained for 7.5 decades.
We're finally getting to lay him to rest properly next to his wife and his son, who he never met, and this means a lot to us.
Winifred Barber Helfrich was the only person at the funeral who knew Crouchley. He was married to her sister, who died 15 years ago.
He was always kind and a lot of fun.
She felt more comfortable sharing memories away from the camera.
To never know what happened to your husband and finally to have him put to rest here, very, very special.
With the ceremonial 3-volley salute, the presentation of the flag, and the playing of taps, Crouchley was finally given the honor and respect he deserves as he was laid to rest at home.
And I think it's a good reminder that, their motto, "Leave no man behind," this is proof that they don't, even 75 years later.
I'm Julianne Lima, Eyewitness News.